Hello, everyone. My name is Hamida, and I haven't posted on here forever. So to get over that, looming what freaking 4 years I haven't posted a YouTube video. I'm just gonna jump into a topic that's been on my mind, especially in these, hate to say it, unprecedented times in which I feel like we have not left. It's every day is something new, something awful happening in the world, which we should definitely acknowledge and see. But I find it quite difficult to hold on to hope. And I know hope and joy is what we need in these moments. So I hope this video can bring you some solace as well as some practical life things that I've picked up in my 20 years alive, which is really not that long in the grand scheme of things, but I feel like I know a thing or two about a thing or two. So I'm going to just jump right in. Today, I really wanted to talk about um, community and how community is outside of my bedroom, ironically, that I'm in right now, and outside of my phone. I used to be pretty active on TikTok, what now, 4 years ago, and I find that the internet is such a beautiful place, and I learned so much. And I don't know, I'd be remiss if I said the internet is the source of all evil, but it really is that damn fucking phone, guys. It's that damn phone. And keeping my screen time low has brought me nothing but joy and a little bit of reprieve from it all. So yeah, I'm gonna title this video probably something like "Community is not in your bedroom" and how everything is gonna be okay. It really is. Um, we are in a very not okay part of the timeline, but in general, things will be okay, I think. Yes. Yes. Also, I got a cat. I got two cats. This is one. This is Munna. Say hi. I love you. Yeah. So, yes. So, community is not in my bedroom and trying to beat the iPad kid allegations in a time in which I feel like my phone is my security blanket in this big scary world. Um, Capitalism, social isolation, and just not knowing your neighbors, which in the grand scheme of things has been a short blip in time in which we um, are struggling with loneliness to the point where they call it an epidemic. I am happy to say that I don't relate to that right now. I know all my neighbors. We have a group chat. Shout out to my neighbor Sydney because she created a group chat with all the neighbors and put a sticky note on my door. And without her doing that, I would not know all of my neighbors and just get to vibe and my neighborhood feel like something off of a sitcom versus a um, I hope I don't run into anyone today. I hope I do run into people. The small talk is an art form. I deeply believe that. And we have to talk to each other. Um, a lot of the fear and the distance and thinking folks are out to get you, not to dismiss anyone's personal experiences. I've had a couple of scary instances too, but it's easy to um, distance yourself and vilify someone if you don't know them. But now that I know my neighbors, I feel so safe. There's safety in being social and in being pro social, going out of my way to bring my neighbors' mailboxes up. And now that it's just a thing, all my neighbors bring up our packages to each other. Just yesterday, I was waiting on a package, really cute denim dress I was waiting on, and I opened my door and it was right in front of my door. Even though I live in a multiple story apartment, it was in front of my door because my neighbor saw, oh, this is Hamida's package. Cool. And brought it up to my door for me. And I love that. And I feel so close to them. And just the outside feels less scary. Yes, do I still need my emotional support headphones sometimes? Yes. I'm not saying people shouldn't wear headphones or say hi to every single stranger walking by, but I think in general, having an open posture and being um, giving the vibe that you want to chat has will do wonders. And yes, am I an extrovert? Yes. Do I like chatting? Yup. But I don't find it a nuisance or a waste of time to say hello, ask someone how they are, um, like how their day is going. I think we need a little bit of that in today's world, and a little bit of kindness, especially when times are so tough and more folks feel alone. Um, Taking the time to chat with someone, even of course quickly, and not take making people wait in line, blah blah, nuance. Um, it just feels good, and I feel like I'm part of a community versus um, me against the world. Because truly, it's not that deep. Thankfully, I'm part of a bigger community, and it's not just me. Um, I love technology and the internet so much, but doom scrolling, especially doom scrolling as a reward, unfortunately, has done nothing but exhaust me mentally. Learning that, unfortunately, my screen time directly correlates with how mentally well I feel, which feels very obvious looking in hindsight, but yeah, get off that phone. I have a limit. I only download social media on the weekends. I still am not on TikTok regularly because the way my brain works, I will keep scrolling and not realize hours have passed. And I can only listen to so many think pieces about the human condition before I feel like we're all sick and nothing good has ever happened. Because that's not true. And yes, there's war, there's famine, there's human rights violations every day in the U.S. Being from here is such a hellscape right now. Um, but yeah, I have somewhat of an attention span now. I have a community, and I think everything is going to be okay for the first time in a really long time. Considering the circumstances, feeling this way feels nonsensical, but I truly believe it. I think we're going to be okay, and I think people are majority good and want the best for each other, and I want to be an example of that out in my community, out in the world. I want to know my barista's name. I want to um, give off the vibe that my neighbors, which they do, can knock on my door and get an egg, and it's not like you owe me an egg now. It's never that, because it's just the price you pay for community is a little inconvenience. It's not wanting to go to the hang, but going to the hang, and I'm just much happier now than I was in the past. And not gonna lie, the pandemic did make me weirder. I am weirder now, but I don't think it's in a bad way. I find it um, much easier to be authentic with people and just meet them where they're at, because I am not judging myself. So I'm not giving off the energy that I am judging others, which is something, again, another thing that feels obvious in hindsight, but it's going to be okay. Let's see, what else is going on in my life? I got 2 cats. I was dumped for the first time ever this year, which again feels super cool. Did I cry? I cried so much. I cried so much. I thought I was gonna throw up. I cried so much. But it's stuff like that where I'm like, oh my God, I'm alive. And getting out of the haze of depression is so freeing. For those who struggle with depression, I get you. I get you, babe. I'm right there with you. Um, Highly recommend getting the help you need if you can afford it. Journal anything, honestly, anything. And I know when I'm depressed, everything looks like it's in grayscale. And now that I've been out of depression for a little bit now, I swear the trees look greener and the sky feels bluer. And I'm like, are you telling me that my brain was literally like, girl, we're going through it. Let's just take the brightness down on life. I don't know where this video is going now, but I just wanted to say hi and that I might be back. And I wanted to make an imperfect video to just really cope with my own feelings of perfectionism and not letting myself do things. Hi, baby. What's up? And I have 2 cats that I love so much. Her name is Munna, my calico, and Marmalade is up there. I'll show you a picture of this. I'll put it up. That's Marmalade. But yeah, life is good, and I think we're gonna be okay. And even though things are far from perfect, I find it, after a lot of self work and just seeing things as they are and getting out of my head, because I suffer from the human condition and think about myself a lot syndrome, which is really the crux of it all. And I wanted to walk the walk, walk the talk, one of those, and just make a video catching everybody up. Um, I still care about all the same things. Honestly, if anything, I care about more things now. And in a world where people are suffering and things are not going, I truly feel like nothing feels like it's going right. Um, I want to be a little bit of a reprieve for people. Reprieve for people. Yeah. Also, I got a mic, so it feels very official. I see that my camera's telling me I'm almost out of storage. So, love ya. Take care of yourself, and be a good neighbor. Um, to whatever that means to you, because we're all going through it, and we need to be kind to each other. Okay, bye.